Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch is returning for a second season in January. Duane Ollinger, his son Chad, Charlie Snyder, and Eric Drummond star in the reality series which follows the group's search for fabled Aztec gold. Season 1 ended with the group forced to shut down their search when winter hit. Discovery Channel revealed more about the return of the series in a press release. Blind Frog Ranch, Duane Ollinger's sprawling 160-acre property in Utah's Uinta Basin, continues to reveal its perplexing secrets. After discovering a large wooden box in a flooded cavern, Duane and his team are hellbent on extracting it from the cave, believing it contains the fabled treasure of the Aztecs. Tune into the all-new season of Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, premiering on Friday, January 7 at 10 p.m. ET/PT on Discovery Channel. After the winter freeze shut down their operation last year, Duane Ollinger and his son Chad, head of ranch security Charlie Snyder, world-renowned geologist Eric Drummond, and investigator Jamie Dew returned to Blind Frog Ranch to continue their quest for Aztec gold. When attempting to remove the box from the cave results in near disaster, Eric discovers another incredible mystery. The large rocks that are inside the box have been bored and contain cylinders of a strange metal that liquefies at room temperature. Could this be part of the Aztec treasure, or is it a new mystery? Nobody is certain. But Duane and his team are not alone in their pursuit of the sunken treasure. After finding a remote-operated surveillance camera aiming directly at their worksite, the men suspect they are being watched. Military helicopters buzzing over the property, gun-wielding intruders, and a murder investigation push suspicions to the edge. The men work tirelessly to get into the cavern to secure the box and its mysterious contents before someone else beats them to it. Finally, after mapping the fault system of the ranch, Eric discovers a dry entrance to the cavern. Wasting no time, Duane drills directly into the cavern and forges a new access point. But when they detect radioactivity emitting from the newly drilled hole, the operation is once again jeopardized. Will Duane decide to risk his life entering the cavern, or risk the possibility of losing the treasure to unknown intruders? Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch is produced for Discovery Channel by Kaga 7 Pictures, a Red Arrow Studios company. For Kaga 7 Pictures, Sarah Weatherby, MC Sahin, Kelly McPherson, Jason Wolfe, and Patrick DeLuca are executive producers. For Discovery Channel, Carter Figueroa and Gretchen Morning are executive producers, and Emily Krakowski is associate producer. What do you think? Are you planning to watch Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch Season 2? Deep in the enigmatic and rugged wilderness of Utah's Uinta Basin lies Blind Frog Ranch, a place steeped in legends, secrecy, and stories of vast lost treasures. Following the cliffhangers and cryptic discoveries of Season 1, Discovery Channel is officially returning to the ranch that has captivated millions. Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch Season 2 premieres this January, and by all accounts, the journey into the unknown is about to get even stranger. Fans of the first season will recall the relentless and often dangerous expedition undertaken by Duane Ollinger and his son Chad. The duo, backed by a team of experts, uncovered tantalizing hints of gold, unidentifiable artifacts, and signs of long-lost civilizations. But the real mystery was just beginning. Now, in Season 2, the stakes are higher, the puzzles more perplexing, and the forces opposing the team more powerful than ever. Are they getting closer to a billion-dollar Aztec treasure? Or is something far older, and possibly more dangerous, buried beneath the cursed land of Blind Frog Ranch, the ranch that refuses to give up its secrets for centuries? Local lore has suggested that Blind Frog Ranch sits atop something ancient and sacred. Native American stories tell of spirits guarding gold, and Spanish legends speak of conquistadors who hid their fortunes deep within Utah's caves, never to return. In Season 1, Duin Ollinger, former oilman turned treasure hunter, traded fossil fuels for folklore, determined to solve the riddle of the land he purchased without fully understanding its gravity. Season 2 sees Duane more determined than ever, but the ranch remains defiant. Right from the premiere, viewers will notice a shift. The tone is darker. The obstacles are no longer merely physical, collapsed tunnels and floods, but psychological, even spiritual. The team begins to suspect they're being watched. Equipment malfunctions. Shadowy figures appear on trail cameras, and then an unexplainable explosion rocks the site. There's something about this land, Chad Ollinger says in a confessional interview. It doesn't want us digging. But we're not leaving empty-handed. New team, new tech, and new terror Season 2 introduces new notable additions is Dr. Mary von Hibbard, an expert in archaeoacoustics, a field studying how sound interacts with ancient spaces. When she sets up her gear near the infamous water cave, she detects frequencies that have no earthly origin. Also joining the search is Jonah Blaine, a geologist who believes the subterranean system beneath the ranch is part of a collapsed volcano, and that the caverns may lead to a chamber untouched for thousands of years. His seismic readings spark the season's most dangerous dig yet. Returning cast member and security expert Charlie Snyder begins noticing increased drone activity over the ranch. Someone, or something, seems just as interested in what lies beneath as the Ollingers. Are they being surveilled? And why? When Chad Ollinger's drone captures infrared footage of figures moving in perfect formation at the property's edge, then vanishing without a trace, questions explode across the team. Are rival treasure hunters closing in? Is the government keeping tabs on them? Or is it something less human? Gold Trail reignites Heil, the team battles paranoia and sabotage. The original mission hasn't been forgotten. Hints of Aztec treasure, first teased in Season 1, gain credibility after Chad uncovers a cache of symbols inside a newly discovered cave. Using LiDAR technology and multispectral imaging, the team realizes they're standing above what might be an elaborate vault system. Then, in Episode 4, they find it. A stone altar covered in petroglyphs resembling Aztec iconography, thousands of miles from its expected origin. Dr. Hibbard deciphers a sequence of glyphs and realizes they form a map. But the map points not to gold, but to a ritual site. One tied to celestial alignments, blood sacrifices, and buried guardians. As the season progresses, the focus shifts from wealth to warning. What if the treasure isn't meant to be found? What if it's meant to stay buried? Paranormal possibility. While Duane tries to maintain a scientific approach, the show doesn't shy away from the bizarre. A major theme in Season 2 is the ranch's mounting supernatural reputation. Paranormal researchers arrive after locals report lights in the sky, electromagnetic anomalies, and strange animal behavior. Even veteran crew members begin to question reality. One unforgettable moment comes in Episode 6, when a cave-in microphone records what sounds like human whispering, deep underground. The voices speak in an ancient dialect, untranslated by linguists, but eerily similar to Nahuatl, the language of the Aztecs. In Episode 7, a power outage disables all cameras and security systems for 6 hours. When they're finally restored, an entire tunnel has collapsed, and none of the debris matches the soil composition of the ranch. We are past the point of calling this coincidence, says Charlie. This place is alive, and it doesn't like what we're doing. The final episodes, Descent into Darknesses, January leads into February, The season's final episodes promise answers, or at least deeper questions. Chad proposes a dangerous dive into the ranch's most mysterious underwater cave. The currents are strong, the sediment blinding, but something metallic gleams just beneath a shelf of limestone. The discovery shocks the team. A ceremonial blade, dated back over 500 years, perfectly preserved. But the true final twist isn't the blade. It's what happens after. A series of mysterious accidents, including a near-fatal fall and an inexplicable illness that sweeps through the crew, threaten to shut down operations permanently. Dwayne is forced to weigh his obsession against his team's safety. But by then, it may already be too late. The ranch has woken up, and it wants something in return. Why Season 2 is unmissably at its core. Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch is not just about finding treasure, it's about confronting the unknown. Season 2 leans into the psychological pressure of exploring a place with ancient secrets and possibly cosmic significance. It asks big questions. What is truth? What is myth? And who decides which is which? With improved production values, deeper investigations, and an expanding mythos that now rivals Skinwalker Ranch, this season aims to push the boundaries of what a reality series can be. Viewers are treated to real science, authentic emotion, and a spine-chilling sense of discovery. In a world saturated with scripted drama, Blind Frog Ranch dares to blur the lines between fact and folklore, and it does so brilliantly. Mark your calendar mystery at Blind Frog Ranch. Season 2 premieres Friday, January 10th at 10/9 star on Discovery Channel, and will stream simultaneously on Max. With 8-hour-long episodes, fans can expect a roller coaster of revelations, shocks, and cliffhangers. Whether you're a skeptic, a believer, or just a thrill seeker in search of your next obsession, Season 2 promises to grip your imagination and never let go.